Ready?
Yep.
No,
Yep.
no.
I'm going to do it anyway. Because
We've
Okay,
got
sorry,
examples going, man.
Are we ready?
Bastard.
Here it comes. Stand
Yeah.
back. Don't get caught in the blast.
Archers, ready!
Devil!
Oh, it's the zombie.
G'day, fellow miners, and welcome to episode number 19 in my survival multiplayer series brought to you from the Hypercraft server. This is Hypermind Vanilla, and we are going to head over to spawn because we have run out of iron blocks, believe it or not. So I'm going to take the rail ride over there, and when I get there I will rejoin you, so I'll see you at spawn. Alright, so we are over here at the Iron Golem farm, and you can see this thing is full of iron again. Now, this is due to a change that, well, Tango Tech released a change to his iron trench, which made it a little simpler to build and a lot less maintenance heavy. And that basic fix was to add this portal, which is which is not connected, but it has a dispenser back here. You can see, which I can't click into, but the dispenser has poppies in it, which obviously the flowers. The iron golems drop, they get fed into here, they also get fed down through this system into the storage, and they, every now and then, you just heard that go, this will dispense a poppy into this portal. The villagers are fairly interested. And what that does is that actually forces this chunk to remain loaded. As if there is a player here. Beforehand we were finding that the farm was resetting itself when people left the area, like when people went to, let's say I was the only person on, if I went into the nether, this chunk would remain loaded, but and redstone would continue to occur, like redstone signals would continue to occur, but things like mob spawning behavior would freeze. So it realistically wasn't actually working. I don't know whether that's a change in 1.6 or something, because beforehand I believe it worked. We're going to move away from there because we get a little bit of frame rate lag from that item elevator for some reason. Yeah, so originally it would have worked, but it stopped working. Like, it had to be reset pretty much every time somebody came here, and you kind of had to hang around in the area to get it to work. But now, as you can see, it is kicking absolute bum. Look how much iron there is. That I actually came over here, and you might be able to see down in the water there's a bunch of poppies, because this thing was so backed up that it was dispensing, or it was the sorting system was broken, and it was getting poppies mixed up with iron, and yeah, it was out of control. I went the wrong way. I want to go over here. So I came over here to make a whole crap load of iron blocks. I'm going to start at the top. I hate it when it does that. Come on, let me grab all of these blocks. Stop flashing back into the chest. I'll just have to do it manually, which is massively annoying. Yeah, so I came over here to make a whole bunch of iron blocks because I need iron blocks for the next part of my plans. So I'm going to do that, and when I am done, I'll meet you back at the thing that I don't have a name for yet. So yeah, we will see you on the other side. Alright guys, we are back at the dome, and we are going to be... Oh, there's a hole. We are going to be working on this thing. Hey, what are you doing, cow? Get over here. For some reason my leads have been breaking. Come on, cow. And my cows have been straying, so I don't know. This is the first time it's happened since I have. Whoa! Sorry. There we go. I think it's because they can get up onto these stairs, so I think I'll remove that. Look at that little baby pig man hanging out with the cows. He thinks he's cows. Anyway, I got tons of iron blocks from the iron farm. I managed to sort out the backlog and have it set up. And this is what we're working on. And it doesn't look like much right now. Clearly. It just looks like a stick coming out the side. But look at that view. That is awesome. If I do say so myself. I really like that place. I really like the design. I think it came up quite well. But what we are building is we are building a... like a sub-dome, I guess, over here. And you'll notice that there's a stick down there. And I've got to figure out what I'm going to do as far as that stick goes, because that's where right below that is something I want to utilize. It's a couple of spawners, a couple of cave spider spawners. So I want to put in a cave spider spawner XP farm. Even though I get most of my XP from either the Blaze farm or the Enderman farm. I do want an XP farm nearby that I could just go to pretty much straight away without worrying about you know, going miles and miles through the nether to get to somebody else's place or one of the public farms. So yeah, I'm going to build, and I'm going to do kind of an interesting I better torch this up, it's getting dark. I'm going to do an interesting mode of transport to get backwards and forwards from this point to this point. And once that is done, yes, yeah, this is pretty much probably where I wanted to go to. So yeah, I'm going to work on that. I won't do it on camera because it will take a long time and I don't want the episode to be blasted out to a billion hours. So I'm going to work on that and then I will come back to you with a progress report. Whew, okay guys, we are back, and after about probably a solid 2 hours of construction, this is what I have. You can probably tell what it is by looking at it. Yes, it is an Eats Road. It's sort of a modified version of the Eats Road, something that I played around with when glass panes came out. You can kind of see that that we have, oh, don't fall down there, that we have, and fence gates. We have fence gates holding the water in place, the signs underneath holding the water in place, and I have levers here to hold the fence gates open, but on either side is glass panes. And what that allows is, that allows enough room for a boat to go down the middle here in this water stream, and it works quite effectively. Now, the biggest issue with Eats Road, and the reason that it very rarely gets used anymore, is that the dealing with the boats once you've finished the riding is very difficult. It's well, you probably say it's close to impossible the old way. And what would happen was you get to the end of the road, you would hop out, the boat would go into like a kind of like a boat hopper, which involved having boats stacked on top of one another in water currents. If you search Eats Road, you'll find, you know, many videos about it. But it's an old system that no longer works because of the whole merging of multiplayer and single player and the way boats act now. The mechanism for holding them in place in the hoppers doesn't work. or the boat stack doesn't work because the boats just kind of glitch through the doors over and over and over, and you can't actually get into them. But watching Woolly Creeper's latest video, and if you want to see that, well, maybe it's not his latest video when this is out, but it was a video he did where he completed the rail track going to the end farm, and he set up a minecart breaker that was a bit different. It used a dispenser that fired arrows, and that gave me the idea that I could use that system in the Eats Road to take care of the boats when you get to the end. So we're going to go for a ride on this Eats Road. Woohoo! It is about the same speed as a minecart now. I think it might be a little bit faster than a minecart, due to the fact the physics of the way boats work now. It isn't going to end like that. There is going to be a little platform that we land on at the end, but I really wanted to drive a boat off the edge of this thing. It also gave me an idea for like a little escape pod system, maybe for the for the main base, and you know, you hop into you stand on a pressure plate, a boat pops out, and you get shot out into the ocean. So yeah, that's the beginnings of the. We're getting the flashy sky. That's the beginnings of the Eats Road that is going to carry us out to the area where the double spider spawner is. I'm going to do a bit more to it. I am going to have a play around with actually seeing if I can drop the boat down a shaft. So when it gets to the end, instead of me like walking towards like where the spider spawners are, because you saw that they're kind of off to they're off to that direction, off to the right of the oh, there's Benito. Hey Benito. He finally got his internet back, so you can see that the spider spawner is down there, and it's not quite underneath that either. It's a little bit further that way. So what I want to do is maybe, I'm hoping, if I can get it to work, put like a drop at the end where I drop down and then land in another water current at the bottom, which will then send me that way, and then have the same thing coming back, but have a boat elevator coming up from out of the ocean and up to here, where it will, you know, get up to the top here and send me back to the other end here. But that is pretty much all I have time for today, guys. It's really, really late for me, and I've got to get this episode rendered, edited and rendered and uploaded, so that I can actually make my my Saturday night or Saturday afternoon 4 p.m. deadline. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to continue working on this off camera, and probably next episode I'll have maybe have it completed to the point where I can get to that end and then back again. But until then, yes, thank you for watching, and keep on digging.